running straight, yeah. Yeah, when we get there to pick up, even be able to pick up this gun, you'll have to drop your backpack that you're wearing, pick up the gun, open that backpack that you were, the one that you dropped, put the gun in there, and then put the backpack back in your inventory. I just aimed at the AI scab way the fuck over there, and he just ducked immediately. So I'm just gonna keep going, dude. I don't even look over that way, dude. Just get the fuck out of here.
Dude, just fucking forward.
I'll see you guys
This guy was probably
tomorrow.
named fucking Terminator, and that's it.
Where is the convoy? There it is. I need to find AA batteries for the daily. I even need to take the BTS. I hope I killed it. I don't think I did though. I just flash. A player one? Can I put this in my pocket? Oh my god, that's hilarious. Where the hell is this other guy screaming at? This is a scab, bro? Oh, this. Try and get the flea market unlocked tonight and then go to bed. We'll go cabin. Another double A battery. Whole day pack. That'd be cool. All right, I'm gonna I'm gonna watch this video here.
We knew that there was some new edition of the game coming, so to replace the Edge of Darkness edition, but we didn't think it was going to be this.
So there's a lot of different people saying a few conflicting things.
Okay.
So the first thing I was curious about, do people really in the community genuinely support the game that much that they buy the $150 Edge of Darkness edition?
Yes, it is.
Like, so this
the
is
number
like
one
PoE
sold
kind
thing.
of.
It is largely. I probably see more people in game with the $150 edition than without it. Yes.
And so, like, because I feel like Tarkov has like they have one of the most dedicated communities because of how hardcore the game is. Like, I've only played it for probably less than 20 minutes, so like I don't really understand it very well. I've watched other people play it though, and it seems incredibly in depth. It's like one of those games where
Yeah. And they ruined it. But did they really though? Gas analyzers. So Operation Aquarius is 20 whatever. I think it's this key here. Oh, piles of meds. Lavatory needs that crap. And what map do I need to go to anyway? Let's watch some more of this video here. This is an hour long.
you can put,
though.
I'm assuming, probably 2,000-3,000 hours into the game and still have more things to learn. Is that
Yeah,
pretty accurate?
I've got like 15,000 hours in it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's also something that no other game replicates. So there's not really an alternative. If you want this type of experience, this is really, at least currently,
It's not
the
gonna
only
be-
option.
Yeah, I mean, like Dark and Darker, right? But like that's just such a different dynamic.
Yeah,
And
but that's
just-
not.
It's not shooter.
It's
right?
not a shooter.
It's
It's
not the same thing,
it's not a realistic take. Like Tarkov is
Yeah.
all it's real items, real guns, the attachments, the scopes, all that is all real stuff. So people that are into, I want to build a real gun and have a real loadout where everything is, you know, true to life. There's nothing else that does that.
Yeah, Tarkov gives you like a more authentic experience, and I think it has like that extra level of
Tony's
realism,
alerts.
so people feel like they're having as close to an authentic as experience as possible.
Yeah,
Is that
like
basically it?
if you mod a gun out in Tarkov, it's like
Yeah.
you could go out and buy that actual gun and make it IRL. It's like,
Theoretically.
yeah.
There it is, yeah. So, are people mad about the $250 price, or are they just mad about the fact that
version.
So, like, apparently, whenever you bought the $150 version, you effectively got what was a lifetime membership to any future DLC, and now they're going back on that.
Seemingly. That was already a lot, and then slapping an extra hundo on it is Yeah, it's a price shock, but it's also the stuff that's included in it.
Yeah.
Partially because we're borderline pay to win with some of the stuff, and also
Yeah.
because there's they
Interesting.
say it's not DLC, but there's DLC included in there that was promised with the original edition of the game that we won't get access to.
So there was DLC that was promised, and that DLC is like, for example, the single player mode, the extra hideout zone, and those things. Like, would those, is that what you're considering DLC?
So I can read directly from
Go ahead.
when you bought this edition of the game.
Yeah.
It says free access to all subsequent DLC, and they call that the season pass, such as Escape from Tarkov Arena. So we're promised getting all of the subsequent DLC added to the game for free if you bought the expensive edition.
So could I
Yeah,
just real quick?
It is pretty interesting though. I mean, what are you supposed to do though? MP133. Edit preset. What does he need on this? Forget. Laser, extended mag, and less than 850 recoil. Oh, you can't edit presets yet. Or mod. What the fuck? How are you supposed to change it? Where's the pistol grip thing? But it needs... We're stuck with the rails. Who knows where another slot is, dude? I need a laser. Put this X400 on there. And it's ready. Gas analyzers, background checks. Oh, it's pocket launch machinery key. Let me go do that.
The Escape from Tarkov Arena. My understanding is that that's a separate version of Tarkov, kind of like how Call of Duty has Warzone.
It's not more DLC
yes,
than
they're
fucking
supposed to be linked together at some point in the future.
Yeah.
but,
the offline
okay,
mode.
so this is getting into an interesting thing that we noticed on stream today.
Uh-huh.
So originally, I have an archived web page of their website describing the Edge of Darkness edition when you buy it, and it says, included in the edition, free access to all subsequent DLC, parentheses, season pass, such as Escape from Tarkov Arena.
So they
Page.
are categorizing DLC as alternate modes of the game.
Yes, but that, like, I read that exact description on the webpage today,
Yeah.
and then soon after, the page was updated, and they removed the part that says such as Escape from Tarkov Arena, and it now just says free access to all subsequent DLC, parentheses, season pass.
Could you link me that thing so I could just see it?
Yes. Yep.
That's crazy.
I see what he's talking about.
It
yeah.
is fucked. It just shows that BSG knows
Have
what
the
they're doing is
devs
wrong.
commented on that at all?
No, and it was something we looked at the page live, and then we went back, and
Yeah.
we noticed it was changed, so we pulled up an archived version of it.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm
And-
trying to load it right now.
And they also edited it. It might be getting blown up. They edited some other pages as well live.
He has so many fucking tabs.
that we picked up on, but this was like the main one because it references the DLC.
So yeah, I see it right here. It's in the first
Yeah.
paragraph, and it says, in addition, such as the case of Edge of Darkness Limited Edition, access to co-op mode and free access, and all subsequent DLC. And this is the official website right now. And it does says it. Then next it says, when you improve the pre-order version, all current progress. So it's like something else. And this is the web archive, and this archive is from.
Today,
Wow. Okay.
April
So yeah, I'm
25th.
looking. Yeah.
I literally on my stream I was reading the archived like live on their website, and then we went back and it was changed.
So
So
it
if
says
you-
right
if you
here,
look-
such as Escape from Tarkov Arena. There it
Yes,
is.
and then also if you notice, the archive version says unique secured container, and the live version removes the word unique because the container that you got in the
It's
Edge
no
of
longer
Darkness
unique.
edition is also in the new $250 edition. Allegedly.
It's yeah.
It is. It's
So
not
You're right.
likely.
they
it
went
is.
and they specifically like amended the word unique from the description.
Yeah, it says secure container on the official site right now. And then before it said unique secure container.
Yes.
That's
I
really
I think a lot of people would take the word unique to mean, unique to this edition
It's
of the game.
Joker.
You can only get
Yeah.
it if you buy this edition.
right, yeah. And of course, obviously it was led like people were led to believe that. And unique meant something, and now it clearly doesn't. That's why
Yeah.
it's been removed.
And if you scroll up on the live page as well,
Yeah.
the date is still from 2022, so they also didn't note that this was changed.
So
in
there's
some way
no
today.
update. I see. So they
Yeah.
just went in and just edited the web page and then took this
Seemingly.
out.
Yeah,
I
seemingly
guess.
that's what happened.
I mean, I don't know what else it could have been. So why do you think they're doing this now? Because this seems so surprising. Because like Tarkov is one of those games, they have such a dedicated community.
one will
Like I've
notice,
seen,
yeah.
like some streamers streaming Tarkov, like for the, obviously you guys have like a lot of like really good drops. And so I'll see people popping off. Like Tarkov has such a great community that seems like super engaged. Why would they do this?
It's fucked.
That
don't
is what
care.
I've been saying the same thing all.
Just like with Rilo's video when he made the one about the financial report that killed Tarkov or whatever, like they really did good on calling them out because Arena was such a flop that they had to go back on it.
all day.
Yeah.
It's a game with a dedicated community, like crazy fans and people, they're willing to spend money on it. And it just seems so odd to me that this is how they
Yeah.
choose to further monetize the game. And like, I get it, they
It's
have
a
people like
cash grab.
Not my game. Something just crashed, I think. This fucking sucks.
me that we've been playing the game for years.
Right.
And, maybe they feel like they want to get some, recurring revenue out of players or further monetize it to make money, whatever. I'm totally fine with that. I get it. You're a business. You want to make money. I'm all good with that. But this just isn't the way to do it.
Exit strategy.
There's so many other ways and examples in games where they monetize things fairly with good cosmetics and so forth. And
Yeah.
this just seems like all the wrong ways to do this.
Are there cosmetics that you can purchase in Escape from Tarkov for
They,
real
they
money?
have,
And they're
yes, they
shit.
have recently been adding those. Some of them, I think probably all of them, don't quote me on this,
Yeah, sure.
are unlockable through the game, through like
They are.
quests. Some of them challenging or like really end game quests, some of them not, but you can buy cosmetics in the game currently. And these are all recently
Okay.
added.
How does
They're
the
not.
community
They're
respond?
not like.
How have people responded to that?
The Discord's on fire.
I don't think people really minded.
Nobody really gives a
oh,
shit.
yeah.
It wasn't. It
skins.
wasn't like a big like, oh my god, I have to buy that skin type of thing.
Right.
But there's no like weapon camos. Or
It's not like a ghillie suit.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
like that, and all of it is stuff that's been in the game for a while that you could have unlocked, or some new things that are unlockable regardless. But they're not like crazy over the top skins that people are gonna lose their mind over and want to buy.
So let me get this fucking straight. So these fucks have a community that will give them $150 for a game and not complain about microtransactions, and they still want to increase it?
It's
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
That's crazy
That's
to
crazy.
me. It's like, I
You're
mean, at a
nailing
certain
the head
point,
right
aren't you
there,
killing the
dude.
golden goose?
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
That's what I was saying too. It's like why
I
put
can't
it
even get in the
even
game.
without the controversy of this is DLC or it's not
Spot
DLC
on, dude.
and it
Yeah.
should be included in this edition. Like, why not take the model where you make free content for the game, or it's not even free because you paid for it, but you
Sure.
add content to the game, keep people playing, and give them good, like cosmetic stuff to buy, the weapon skins, character skins. There's like voice lines in the game that you can yell at people in
Mhm.
game, and I was like, add some cool, funny voice packs to buy and yell obscenities at people in the
Sure,
game.
yeah.
And make it fun, and like people would pay
Give us
money
cool
for that. They
skins.
would love it. It'd be fun. You make content out of it, you know.
Yeah, so it's like a Fortnite dance or something silly like that that doesn't really have like a real effect
Yeah.
on gameplay.
Yeah, and they're just like they choose to add like
I would have
additional
actually bought
starting
it.
items when you start the
Something
wipe,
funny to
and,
say.
You know, they have this PVE game mode now, and like
So
They
a
have some
player
other-
that buys the $250 the $250 version has a unique competitive advantage against the player who does not buy that
It's-
version. Is that correct?
it's a little bit more nuanced than
Okay.
that because it's a weird game where like it's not like I have better gear than you, I win.
Sure.
You know, anyone can kill anyone with one bullet from even the worst gun in the game. You'd be wearing all the best gear in the game and die instantly to somebody with the absolute worst gun, worst ammo.
Sure.
But you definitely have an advantage in your starting items at the beginning of the stash, and now there are some permanent things
You're
that
wrong trigger.
you can get larger pockets and a larger secure container so you can hold more stuff, or you know, they're not huge gameplay advantages, but arguably they're getting into the pay to win aspect. And they also have the new thing, I think you read it, where the scavs won't shoot at you from a certain distance
If you
or
are
even-
maxed out reputation with defense.
Yeah. And then there's
Yeah.
another thing that
With
they're
the
going to be
fence.
adding, which we don't know if it's going to be in like the PvP aspect of the game or just the PvE.
I love
mode,
Aspen
but
Gold. He's so funny.
something where if you're getting in a fight, you can call people from your friends list to join your raid and help you out. So you can assemble the fucking Avengers
Yeah, sure.
while you're playing and all your boys come. We don't know if that's going to be in the PvP mode. It hasn't been confirmed or they didn't detail it out, but it's just stuff like that where we don't want that, you know?
So
But just imagine where a fucking cheater like the guy was saying. A cheater just steamrolls the lobby, calls all his friends in, they just come loot, and it's just free loot for everybody.
Сука ёбаная! We have casualties. Cab over there. We have casualties.
Is that better or worse? I don't know. It's gonna be hard to get the kills with grenades because the way the AI is. Like they run from everything. AK-105. I didn't bring any extra bullets. We got one more mag left.
Валить я...
I don't have any sort of scope neither. Got him. I wonder if I didn't even see if the car was here. Kidding? No, dude, what the hell? Oh, fucking ice cream. Should be able to get to the flea market after this. Like, I don't know if this raid particularly, but before I go to bed. Something like that. that's a fucking decent little weapon build. Go down to the gas station. Down there. What? Bro. That'd have been a boss. Damn it, bro. Frickin' A, dude.
I guess, yeah, I mean, that would completely ruin the game. I would say if you can just randomly summon in 3 guys to help you kill somebody.
That would
Yeah.
potentially suck. Yeah, we don't know how that's gonna work yet, so
Right.
I can't say one way or another. But it's just the fact that we even have to question that and be like, hey, does this work in this mode? Is this what you guys are doing?
I mean, when they're literally changing the sales clauses inside of the upgrade page without even mentioning that, like, it's very dishonest to say that, this is from 2022 and not even address this at all, that it was an update. It is dishonest.
The weird thing too is that this edition of the game isn't sold anymore. So why are they going in and changing wording for an edition that they've stopped selling too?
Right.
Why
He's
did
about
you
to see
feel
the
the need to
fucking
go in
tweet.
there and even change that?
I think probably so. I mean,
That was
there's a
the
good
most
chance that
childish
maybe they
tweet.
thought that if they did it quickly without saying it, that then people would think that it was just a Mandela effect and it didn't actually happen. Like play some kind of fucking weird gaslight
maybe.
shit. That's not going to work on the internet. I don't know who would
I don't-
believe to do that,
I
but
don't know.
I don't know.
It's just strange to me. Like, it's not even an edition that they're selling anymore. So why are we changing the wording of it from
Right.
a 2-year-old post from something that's not even for sale?
Yeah, this is really weird. And
It is
so
weird.
how
I
the
don't,
player? Oh, go ahead.
I don't know who's, like, if it's some rogue employee that's editing the web page, or it's hard. I don't want to point any fingers or draw conclusions.
Well, it just
but
happened. I mean, we don't know who
yeah,
did it. I mean,
yeah,
it's
just
not, yeah.
looking
Disney
at
cheated
it,
himself.
like, we noticed it, and I was like, hold on, there's no way they just changed that.
Somebody says that they made tweets and doubled down on it. Is that true?
Yup.
Yeah, so when people were saying the whole
Go to factory,
we were
maybe?
promised all DLC and now you're adding DLC that we're not getting,
Right.
they went out and they said, nope, this is not this is only a thing for the new edition. If you have the previous
The
Edge of
community
Darkness
knows,
edition,
bro.
you're not going to get this new PvE mode. you have to buy the $250 edition or spend the $150 or $100 difference to upgrade it to get access to this.
So, and this is the tweet where they say PVE mode is a unique feature which is available only to the owners of the Unheard edition. We will keep you updated on new features. And then it's not a unique feature; it's a DLC that can be purchased for an edition.
Yeah. So in Discord, the community, the lead community manager, he said verbatim, and they're a Russian company, so their English is always a little bit.
It'll be a little bit off.
Broken.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So he said, it ain't DLC. It's a unique feature of the new edition added, and then also further said, DLC means additional downloadable content. PVE is a feature and game mode. Just because you all want it to become a DLC, it wouldn't mean it is one. It's featured game mode for the new edition of the game.
That's like some weird word.
I bet that didn't go over very well. Did it?
No. Their Discord is on fire. It's just it's been constant spam for hours.
I feel like it is kind of funny because the odds are, yes, maybe they don't understand English quite all that well. So they say it's not DLC, and then they just literally define DLC.
Yeah,
that's basically what happened.
It's like, the thing is too, this is an early access game.
Yeah.
So it's not, and Discord. Even when you go and buy the game on their website, it doesn't say instant access to the game. It says you will get instant access to the closed beta. So they're literally defining it as a work in progress, incomplete beta version of what will soon be a final product.
Right.
And they're making additional content for the game and putting it for sale for an additional price before they've made
I'd say
or fulfilled their promise of making and completing the game, which to me is just like really off-putting.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I could see how anybody would believe that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like.
Go ahead.
No, it's just so strange to me. Like, you know, you would think you would at least fulfill your promise to complete the game with all the promised features, and then, you know, if you have additional stuff to add, you'd add it then.
It's like you're adding extra stuff whenever you haven't even finished doing what you said you were going to do, what everybody has invested money into.
With maybe money that people gave you to create the game, right?
Well, they did.
Yeah,
I mean,
100% they money to make the game that you promised, and then you're trying to charge them for something that you're building with their money that they're not getting for the original product.
That is incredible. How does the community feel about like what seems to be an encroachingly more
all of Discord's been so on fire
we always like the original Edge of Darkness edition.
Yeah,
it already tiptoed the line of, some people would argue it had pay to win aspects. It wasn't like overtly pay to win by any means, but you know, it was kind of getting there. Like, you know,
well, it's an advantage though, right? And it's a unique advantage that okay.
Jersey Mike's freshly slices it right in front of you. You can't fake that. You can fake my outfit. You can fake these haunches. You just can't fake a freshly sliced Jersey sub made the authentic Jersey way.
Welcome to Blue Buffalo's. One taste is all it
takes. He's playing on
anything she doesn't want to eat. There's no faking it.
Kind of hardcore account. I've always said that was kind of bullshit anyway, with the hardcore account bullshit. Like all these different people buying all these different standard accounts just to fucking play. Sorry, I'll go back to that video. Seven minutes here. I didn't eat anything. Damn it.
At this point, I'm just convinced that I'm not going to be able to sleep. I did manage to get a shower in, so that's good. There's more. There's somehow there is more. For those of you that haven't been here catching up.
Oh, Asmongold. I should watch Asmongold's video tomorrow. Oh my god. Oh my god, wrong one. What the fuck is this? I want this closed. Oh, I thought that was actual food. What is happening? No bag. Oh, damn. Behind me? Gotta find some fucking food. Bro.
Блядь, берца щеми! Пиздец, мраки ебаные!
A Loot Lord plushie, baby.
Вон он, хуёво, вот хуёво! Конец тебе!
Energy.
Давай, пошел!
Plus water, dude. Yeah, splitters. I'm rich.
Вон он, вон! Давай, мочи!
What the fuck? What the hell? God damn, that's fucked up. Oh, I can go up this way. Oh, maybe not. Come on. How did he shot out and blacked out my stomach? So stupid. Yeah, I mean, it's... How many extracts over here? Lab frame. Maybe collapse screen? Missed them. Niner. That was intense. Maybe I can find a AA battery. Maybe. it always takes so long to pack your mags. I want to spend like the whole day packing mags on a fucking P90. I think I need those eventually. Why do you sound like that? Hell yes. Same amount. Think I got him? Fuck, right. So much good loot on here. What the fuck? How? This should be an extract, dude. For real, man. I mean, honestly, this is how I wanted to play Tarkov, though. You know? I just wish it was cheaper and better. Need that fucking ballet dancer plus.
Whatever. BSG released a new version of the game to be able to purchase. That has not gone well. There's obvious pay-to-win mechanics that have been included in this new game version that is available for purchase. It's $250 unless you own EOD, and then it's $100. It includes a PVE only mode with persistency and all the quests.
Not one player, dude. That's crazy.
And missions and no wipes. EOD owners do not gain access to that. And also, one of the other pieces of this is that it includes a gamma container. No one really gives a shit. However, what BSG is doing now, after its meltdown on socials, is watching Landmark go through their website and look at verbiage about what the old EOD package entailed, as BSG is watching his stream and live editing the web page to change the verbiage so it doesn't reflect what the old EOD package at one time said it was providing to people. Okay, so this is a clip from Landmark stream from today. Today is April 25th. They're using the Wayback Machine to look at a prior version of this exact same web page from today, from the 25th.
On the left is the current page, escapefromtarkov.com/support/knowledge/443 from just a couple minutes ago, April 25th, 2024. This is escapefromtarkov.com/support/knowledge/443. Edge of Darkness edition on both of them. They removed the word unique. Hold on.
SPT is just far superior.
I gotta mute this. They removed the word unique from the secure container 3x3 cells description.
So the reason why this is important in a lot of places is because of consumer laws. The unique secure container was supposed to have been something very specific and special to the Edge of Darkness edition of Escape from Tarkov. It is no longer the case because the secure container is also available in the newest edition of Escape from Tarkov, because now the limited edition for EOD has been discontinued.
And they removed such as Escape from Tarkov Arena from the DLC Season Pass. But and this isn't even purchasable anymore. But they removed that as well, so that you can't say that Escape from Tarkov Arena was considered DLC. Dude, what the fuck? Why are you guys doing this? Why? Like, what the fuck?
So here's why that matters. Earlier today, Applezor, the lead CM for Escape from Tarkov, has gone out of his way to say that the PVE only mode from the newest purchasable package, the one that replaced EOD, that's now $250, that one isn't DLC content. It's a unique feature that was added to the game. And even though it's behind a paywall, it's not considered a DLC anymore, which is why Arena isn't included in the newest purchasable package. Interesting way to put that, wouldn't you think? And to reiterate this, the entire reason why this is being modified is because Landmark is looking at the verbiage on the webpage and going, well, this is supposed to be unique and this is supposed to be DLC content. Within minutes, someone at BSG went on the website and modified the verbiage so that it no longer reflected what EOD used to be. And they're being caught with receipts while doing it. I don't know if that's legal. If I'm being honest, look, I'm not a lawyer, obviously, but this looks like it might be violating some consumer trade laws in a lot of different countries, especially if you're in the UK, which is where BSG is technically headquartered. They have really strict consumer trade laws about this kind of stuff. And them modifying these things, I think, might actually violate them and could end up putting them in like a class action lawsuit position. This is crazy. I've never seen a company just like torching itself the way that this company is doing right now. This is absolutely nuts to me. Oh man. So I was just about done editing everything, except something else happened. And Zoe is here. Say hi, Zoe. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Okay. So Zoe is sitting here with me, but we were editing the video, finishing up. I was going to go kind of like hang out for a second. And this is a screen cap of, they had these dev blogs, these developer diaries that talked about all the things that were coming with Escape from Tarkov back going 8 years ago when everybody was trying to learn about how Tarkov was going to get created, made. There was mention of, in these videos, stuff about the Gamma container being unique and like unique features for EOD and DLC.
That's fucked. What the hell? What the hell is shooting? Who is? Why are they shooting? Why are they shooting from so far away, bro? What the hell? What the fuck is going on over there?
Плохой день, господа. А ты кепка, ё!
Oh my fucking Christ, bro. flank this spot here. What the fuck, dude? Level 50 something?
Теперь тебе, служивый!
What? Not only that, but he's a fucking petter guy. That's so weird, dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
Служивый! Хуйло, вот хуйло! Конец тебе!
Hella weird, dude. Even getting it on. super intense, dude.
Hey, what are you doing? Damn Ivans!
Down.
Watch where you're shooting, goddammit! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Friendly fire!
Teammate down. Scan ahead.
Is this how you were trained to fight?
Interesting. X Dark FPS. Oh, fuck. Try it again. I wonder what's gonna happen. I need a battery, dude. Double A battery.
Вижу врага! Тут дикие!
What the fuck? I gotta kill that sniper scab up there. Mac. Fuck. Still pretty hot.
See content being included, trying to get sales from us to invest in their game. This was visible on the website up until a handful of minutes ago. Now it looks like this. They went through and hid all of the old developer diaries, and then when we found that they were hidden, they started privatizing all of the YouTube videos so that you couldn't look at them because they were technically unlisted but playable. Now they made them private so that you can't even watch those. I don't know what has happened in the home office, or like maybe they're scrambling. Like all of this looks like they are scrounging for cash. They've even delayed their tax reporting. Their tax forms are visible in the UK. Like it's all public domain. It's public knowledge. You can go and look up BSG's tax history going back years for all of their tax filings in the UK. They actually delayed their tax reporting for this year. They filed something back in January to delay it so that they didn't have to put their numbers out. I'm wondering if the reason for that is because they're under financial duress. All of this stuff reads like it. The way that they're imploding on social media, the cash grab, the pay to win features, all of this stuff makes it look like they've overextended themselves. So yeah, this is crazy. Anyway, guys, that's what I have for this video. Thank you again so much for coming and checking.
Okay, here we go. This is the Escape from Tarkov situation.
It is largely, I probably see more people in game with the $150 edition than without it. Yes.
And so, like, because I feel like Tarkov has like they have one of the most dedicated communities because of how hardcore the game is. Like, I've only played it for probably less than 20 minutes, so like I don't really understand it very well. I've watched other people play it though, and it seems incredibly in depth. It's like one of those games where you can put, I'm assuming, probably 2,000-3,000 hours into the game and still have more things to learn. Is that pretty accurate?
I've got like 15,000 hours.
Holy
in it.
shit!
Yeah, it's
about
that's what happened.
I mean, I don't know what else it could have been. So why do you think they're doing this now? Because this seems so surprising, because like Tarkov is one of those games. They have such a dedicated community. Like I've seen, you know, like some streamers streaming Tarkov, like for the, you know, obviously you guys have like a lot of like really good drops. And so I'll see people popping off. Like Tarkov has such a great community that seems like super engaged. Why would they do this?
That is what I've been saying the same thing all day.
I feel like the Oblivion.
It's a game with a dedicated community, like crazy fans and people, you know, they're willing to spend money on it, and it just seems so odd to me that this is how they choose to further monetize the game. And like I get it, you know, they have people like me that we've been playing the game for years,
right?
And you know, maybe they feel like they want to get some, you know, recurring revenue out of players or further monetize it to make money, whatever. I'm totally fine with that. I get it. You're a business. You want to make money. I'm all good with that. But this just isn't the way to do it. There's so many other ways and examples in games where they monetize things fairly with good cosmetics and so forth. And this just seems like all the wrong ways to do this.
Are there cosmetics that you can purchase in Escape from Tarkov for real money?
They have recently been adding those. Some of them, I think probably all of them, don't quote me on this, are unlockable through the game, through like quests. Some of them challenging or like really end game quests, some of them not, but you can buy cosmetics in the game currently. And these are all recently added.
How has the community responded? They're not like... How have people responded to that?
I don't think people really minded.
Nobody really gives a shit.
It wasn't like a big like, oh my god, I have to buy that skin type of thing.
Right.
But there's no like weapon camos.
It's not like a ghillie suit.
Yeah, it's not like that. And all of it is stuff that's been in the game for a while that you could have unlocked, or some new things that are unlockable regardless. But they're not like crazy over the top skins that people are going to lose their mind over and want to buy.
So let me get this fucking straight. So these fucks have a community that will give them $150 for a game and not complain about microtransactions, and they still want to increase it? That's crazy to me. It's like, I mean, at a certain point, aren't you killing the golden goose?
Yeah, I mean,
wow.
That's what I was saying too. It's like, why put in, like, even without the controversy of this is DLC or it's not DLC and it should be included in this edition, like, why not take the model where you make free content for the game, or it's not even free because you paid for it, but you add content to the game, keep people playing, and give them good, like, cosmetic stuff to buy, the weapon skins, character skins. There's like voice lines in the game that you can yell at people in game, and I was like, add some cool, funny voice packs to buy and yell obscenities at people in the game. And make it fun, and like people would pay money for that. They would love it. It'd be fun. You make content out of it, you know?
Yeah, so it's like a Fortnite dance or something silly like that that doesn't really have like a real effect on gameplay.
Yeah, and they're just like, they choose to add like additional starting items when you start the wipe, and you know, they have this PVE game mode now, and like,
so a player that buys the $250 the $250 version has a unique competitive advantage against the player who does not buy that version. Is that correct?
It's a little bit more nuanced than that, because it's a weird game where like it's not like I have better gear than you, I win. You know, anyone can kill anyone with one bullet from even the worst gun in the game. You'd be wearing all the best gear in the game and die instantly to somebody with the absolute worst gun, worst ammo. But you definitely have an advantage in your starting items at the beginning of a stash. And now there are some permanent things that you can get larger pockets in a larger secure container so you can hold more stuff, or, you know, they're not huge gameplay advantages, but arguably they're getting into the pay to win aspect. And they also have the new thing, I think you read it, where the scavs won't shoot at you from a certain distance
if you are maxed out
with the fence. All right. That was a stream of all time.